Everybody has heard about species before, or even uses this term in their own language. But do you know what a species actually is, how it is defined, and why does matter? Species are super important in biology, because they can help us to organize and understand the vast diversity of life on Earth. And this is enormously high. The total number of species on Earth is estimated to be somewhere between 3 and 100 million, most likely being circa 8.7 million species. Around 2.1 million species have so far been described scientifically. But let us have a look what we actually mean by species. Despite its fundamental role in biology, defining what a species actually is more complicated than it may seem. So far, over 24 definitions have been proposed. Different species concept can lead to conflicting classifications, especially in case of hybridization or sexual reproduction in and between species. The main challenge of species concepts is that they try to group organisms into discrete units, a species, even though most entities in biology occur on a continuous scale. Organisms evolve over time, transitioning from one species into another, without clear and discrete boundaries, where one species starts and another ends. Some species also hybridize or reproduce asexually, such as many plants or bacteria, making it challenging to place organisms into the same species. Here's an example.
There are over 800 species of eucalyptus in Australia. Many of these hybridize. One species is fertilizing another, which then produce viable seeds. These hybrids neither belong to one species or the other. They are somewhere in between.
So what do scientists mean when speaking about a species? The different definitions of a species can be loosely grouped into 8 main concepts. These are the biological, morphological, ecological, phylogenetic, recognition, genotypic, cohesion, and evolutionary concepts. Let's have a closer look. The biological concept defines a species as populations that can interbreed and produce fertile offspring under natural conditions. The morphological species concept classifies species based on physical characteristics and morphological traits. The ecological concept identifies species by their ecological role and adaptation to specific environmental niches. It takes into account how a species interacts with its habitat, including its relationship with other species, and its adaptation to specific ecological conditions. The phylogenetic concept defines a species based on evolutionary relationships and common ancestry, typically inferred from genetic data and phylogenetic analysis. The recognition concept considers species as groups that recognize each other as potential mates through specific behavioral signals or cues and is mainly applicable to animals. The genotypic cluster concept defines species based on genetic clustering, similarities, or distinctiveness using molecular markers and genetic data. The cohesion concept emphasizes the stability and coherence of a population over time, often based on genetic cohesion. The evolutionary concept views species as lineage, with a unique evolutionary trajectory and common descent.
Which species concept is most useful differs between disciplines. In ecology, the ecological and the phylogenetic concepts are most often used, but these are best suited to study ecosystems and the interactions among organisms.